Oh my god, bro. I was mute that whole time. I'm so sorry. But anyway, this story time takes place in 2024 or 3. I can't really remember, but it took place around that time. Uh, I was in school. Now, start of the school day, that was fine. Mid school day, it was getting boring as it was a Friday. So you can probably guess the amount of people that was going to go out on this day. And one of them was actually us, but this story time takes place after school as we were walking home, alright? Because my two friends, we'll call one Josh, and we'll call the other one Ryan, alright? So, me, Josh, and Ryan were walking home, alright? Now, for me to get home, I have to take a mode of transport, which in this case would be a bus, alright? So, outside the school, there's like an alleyway that you go down, but like it's not really an alleyway because it's like an entrance to the park, but it just looks like the entrance to an alleyway, if you know what I mean. So, I was walking with them through there, right? We get on the street. Now, it's pretty regular for us to go on the street because we go on the street every other day, on every other occasion in the days, alright? So, I'm there, walking with them. Now, bear in mind, it was still winter at this point, so it was pretty, sunny. Sunny but snowy at the same time, so it was like melting, but as it was still cold, it turned into ice. So it was like very hard, and for future preference, ice is the main cause of this whole situation, alright? So as I was walking with them, Ryan got a good idea, but not a good idea, to pick up one of them ice things and make an ice ball, or a snowball as he liked to call it, and throw it at a vehicle in incoming traffic. Now, for YouTube preferences, because I don't want to get in any more trouble from YouTube, this did not damage anyone's vehicle as the ice was very wet and soft, so it wasn't very hard and it wouldn't really do any damage. So, just wanted to clear that up before we move on. Right, anyway. So, he picked up this ice ball and he was going to throw it at incoming traffic. One vehicle in particular, it's a small van. So Ryan says, "Oh, I'm gonna hit that van. Just see what happens." Now, in my head, I'm thinking there is no way that this guy is about to actually do this. But I kid you not, the second he threw that ball of ice, I kid you not, the guy in the van, he slammed his foot on the brake. He opened his window, stuck his head out, and said, "Which one of you fucking idiots just threw a brick at my... Fuck's sake." Right, I did that wrong. So this story time takes place back when I was in high school. Now, I still am in high school, but this was like year 7, year 8 times. Now, I was walking home with my two friends, one called Josh and one called Ryan. That's what we'll call them in this story time. So I was walking home with them too, as usual. Now, where the school was located, there was like an alleyway that cut off into the streets. So, because I took the bus to get home, we'd walk to the earliest bus stop. Bear in mind, there's literally a bus stop right outside the school, but it's like a late bus stop. That's what people call that bus stop. They call it the late bus stop because it comes so late. But anyway, I'm there, walking with them. And because it was snowing and the snow got like wet, and because it was cold, it kind of hardened and turned into ice. My friend, who isn't very smart, by the way, and you'll see that he's not very smart in this story time. So Ryan decides to pick up one of those ice balls and proceeds to tell us that he was going to throw the ice ball into traffic and hit a vehicle. Bear in mind, in this context, he actually did it. He actually hit a vehicle, which I'll talk about later in the story, but he was getting ready, and as we were still walking down this main road, street, whatever you want to call it, right, he sees his target. It's one of those small minivans, not the vehicle, like, not the, ones with the windows at the back. It's one of those where the back is white and there's no windows, so it's literally a van but small. So, yeah, he has thrown this ice ball at the van. The van has then instantly stopped and shouted because he opened his window after immediately braking. I'm stuck in here. But he proceeds to say, scream, as you'd call it. He screamed out of his window, and he said, "Which one of you fucking idiots just hit my van, man?" I'm gonna fucking lose it in a minute. I am going to fucking lose it. Yes, my people, how we all doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you for 300 subscribers. I just want to say that first of all. And second of all, we have quite a good video today. Today, I am going to be telling you guys about a little story, alright? A story of me as me, alright? Now this story took place at about 2 o'clock in the morning. So very early in the morning, but still I was up, and 'cause my house is like an old build, you can probably guess where this story is going. So, at 2 a.m, I was there just editing an upcoming video, which you guys will see in the future Minecraft Monday video coming next Monday, or the upcoming Monday as I'm recording this video. But, yeah. I was there editing, and I had the music in my ear, and all of a sudden, I just heard a slam. Now, in my head, I was thinking it was just me mum going on another temper tantrum, but then it kept happening, and it just kept happening. I was like, what is going on? So then I took one of the headphones out of my ear just to see if it will happen again. And I kid you not, this bang was so loud, it shook the floor. So I'm shitting myself because either one, I'm thinking somebody is in the house, or two, it's one of me siblings, and he's gonna blame it on me to look like I did it to then get me in trouble. So I messaged me man saying, "Are you downstairs right now?" And I fuck you not. She turned around and said no. So now I'm really shitting myself. So then I message my sibling. I say, "Are you up right now?" He says, "Yeah, why?" So then I reply by saying I just heard a loud slam and then a bang that shook my room floor. So then he says, "From whom and from where?" And then I replied to him by saying, "I thought it was you, and then you're going to blame it on me to try to get me in trouble." He turned around and said he's not been downstairs or out of his room since 11. Because, for context here, my brother, he ordered Uber Eats, so he ordered it at about 11, so at 11:15, that's when it got here, so that's when he picked it up. So that's why he was downstairs at 11. And bear in mind, he's the older brother, so he's more likely to tell on me. We all know how older brothers do, bro. They're so annoying. But anyway, that's not the context of this story. Alright, so I message him back saying, "Are you dead ass?" Because I'm not going crazy. I heard a literal slam at my door or someone's door in this house. And then I heard a bang that shook my room floor. So then he says, "Maybe you're just tired and you're just hearing things." And bear in mind, that's not something you'd really hear. You wouldn't just randomly hear a bang in your head, like, in your head. So I say fairs, and then I'd just leave him to do his thing, because it's 2 a.m., right? So I think nothing of it, and I just get back to editing. So then I really needed a piss. I don't know why, because bear in mind, at 1:58, I went for a piss after having a Dr. Pepper, right? So I went for a piss after having a Dr. Pepper, right? Now, maybe that's why I needed another piss, because that Dr. Pepper was very good. 2 liters, by the way. But yeah, I go to the toilet, I do my thing in there, and then I come back, but I really needed a piss again. So I walked out my room, and what do I see? Not a figure, nothing of anything. I see my brother's lamp outside the room on the floor. Now, how the rooms work is there's my room and then you've got the corridor, I think, or the landing. That's what we call it. We call it a landing, but I think it is the corridor. But anyway, I see my brother's lamp in the corridor, so I knock on his door, and well, what do you know? His lamp isn't there, because his lamp is in my hand that I've just picked up off the fucking floor. So I knock on his room and I go, "Yo, you've left your lamp outside my door." So then he's like, "I didn't put that there." So now I'm shit scared, but also I'm a bit skeptical at the same time because this bastard would lie to me all the fucking time, right? So I think nothing of it again. And then, as I'm watching a YouTube video, oh my god, that was. Oh, even thinking about it now, it just. Oh my god. I just had another voice crack, and that was very annoying. But after calming down from that weird ass incident, I go back downstairs because I was kind of getting hungry at this point. And when I got down there, I turned the light on, and in the corner of the room, of the kitchen, a knife, not too high. It was a butter knife, but the knife was like, it fell, but not like fell as like from a higher place. It just basically as if someone picked it up, but just dropped it instantly. That's what I saw. So now I'm thinking, I'm not going insane. But I think nothing of it again. I just think, yeah, it's alright. So then, when I get back in my room, everything's turned off. My PC, my PS5, my lights, my LEDs, my lamp, everything's turned off. So I'm thinking, who's turned this off? So I messaged my brother because he's the only one that's awake, and I told him, "Did you turn my shit off?" And that he says no. He's been in his room the whole time. So that kind of got me a little creeped out because if he didn't turn it off, then who did? So then I decided to just turn it all back on, and it wouldn't come back on. It would not come back on. So then I just said, fuck it. I'm done here. If anyone's gonna fuck about, it's certainly me. And I kid you not, the bitch, not my brother, it looked like it had been like scratched, but not scratched. Just trying to concentrate, give me a minute, chat. It was really creepy though, bro.